All right. Good evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. My name is System, and we're doing some things today. I'm just making sure, yeah, my bitrate looks great. Okay, perfect. All right. Hello and welcome. We are out here in a place that probably has not been shown in quite a long time. I'm just gonna do some cleanup out here because we only have a handful of buildings left to tear down, and I think that's a good way to start this stream. But anyway, I've been doing all right. I am a bit tired, but otherwise all right. I'm gonna start out here and do some simple things before I get started. Mostly to kind of get up to speed. Let's get rid of. Come on, there we go. Oh, this one. All right. All right. Yep, I kind of have to remember what I'm doing here because this is my single player run. It is currently I'm in IV tier 5, and I am mostly in the personal dimension, but I'm doing a bunch of creative builds everywhere. And one of the creative builds that I was going to do was some sort of like Shire slash Hobbiton style Underhill mound type base over here, where this in the footprint of this walled city, which is no longer walled anymore. The wall was kind of like this, so yep, wall's gone, city is gone almost. Yeah, it's a good little warm-up. Yeah, I have not been in this world for quite a while, and I'll tell that story in just a second. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the bitrate. I got a new modem last week, and it seems to be rock solid, but I'm still kind of leery because the other one would bounce around a lot at times. So yeah, this is the Dwarven Stronghold run, my solo world, and I decided to shake the dust off of this one. I had originally decided not to play this again until 2.8 was out because I really wanted to use some of the new stuff in construction. And you'll see what I mean here in a bit when I do my full tour. Yeah, I have so many things that I can get done right now before the stuff from 2.8 even becomes necessary, I suppose is the right word. So, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything here and there. I am leaving this building for the time being. Probably just tear down one more for the time being. We do have a lot of different things to go and take a look at, so I'll probably just tear down one more. I believe, yeah, as you can see, all of the villagers that I saved are in this building. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything with villagers in this playthrough, but I have some to use for whatever purpose they may be for. Again, I do plan on building a village in the footprint of this village, so maybe having some villagers around would be nice. I might leave that up to chat one day, who knows. Um, this world has a lot of lore, both in game and out. Um, and I'll probably tell some of that later. I might even read some of the in-game lore at the end of the stream. We will see. Um, I am building a dwarven stronghold. It is the home of the Hollow Mountain clan that lives under the Divine Peaks. Um, and the leader is King Valacleve Delver. And the story would be told either through his point of view or about his escapades directly. But yeah, this is also GTNH, of course. So I do have a fair bit of tech. I am in IV, and I would say I'm in like mid IV. I definitely have some more things to do, and I think I barely just made my first couple IV energy hatches, which some people think that's the beginning of IV. Generally speaking, when I say I'm in a tier, it's when I make the first machine of that tier, and that's kind of the way that I measure it, at least for the first, for the first half of the game or first third of the game, until multi-block madness is over, perhaps. Um, yeah. Um, I've got some of the multi-blocks, not very many though. And my move out to the PDIM has been um, scattershot. And again, I haven't been in this world for quite a while, so I don't remember 100% of the details. But I had an HV base in the overworld that I moved out to a lawn base in the PDIM, and then I started building a real base in the PDIM and moved my EV base over to the new build, but the old build still has the plat line and basically everything that's functional. So I'm in IV, technically speaking, and I'm in IV, but my stuff is all over the place, and I'm really going to have to do some moving around and some basic infrastructure to make sure that everything is all hooked up and properly functional. So that's why I'm over here. I'm over here wasting time doing this because I'm kind of not dreading necessarily, but there is a lot of very basic stuff that I need to do in this world, and getting it all done all at once is a bit daunting. So with that being said, I'm going to tear down the rest of this building, and then we're going to do a little bit of an overworld tour, and then a tour of the PDM, and then probably start working on some individual projects. Oh, yep. I'm sure, yeah, you know what? Actually, I should check that. I've got better tools, I'm sure. Yeah, let's see if this will work. Yeah. Okay. This was one of those villages that had the cobblestone road instead of the gravel road, which was really First of all, I think it looks gross, and second of all, it's very it's not useful for early thumb or early Greg tech. That's for sure. I'm just gonna throw away some stuff. I do not care. And then get a swig of the Zoom juice, and off we go. So, this is where I started. Again, I wanted to start here, but then I saw this mountain over here, which is amazing. You kind of see at least one structure over here. So the lore of this world was I had decided to use a certain seed. Oh, I'm sorry. I had decided to use a certain seed for my new playthrough, and this has got to be 2 years ago at this point. And I started it, and in episode 1 of that stream, like 10 minutes in, I found a taint biome that was about 120 blocks away from the rogue dungeon house that I was going to use for my starter house. And I just, like, my heart sank. I was like, I'm not going to be able to use this world. I'm going to have to start all the way over looking for seeds and like start that whole process all the way over again. And Exy, again, cool dude. Let me shout him out. Shout out EKSAE. There we go. Yeah, follow him if you haven't. But yeah, Exy basically told me that why don't I just use his seed from his, I think at that point in time it was his season 2.5 seed. It was he's got a clip on his channel where he gets blown up by a sheep in hardcore within like the first 2 minutes of a world starting. At top tier clip. I mean, fantastic work by our boy Exy. No, it's really funny, and you guys should all go and look at it. It's really great. But yeah, this is his seed for his world for that run, and this is also the same seed that the Hive run ended up using for their run. So I don't know. Probably wouldn't be able to tell on the surface, but if this terrain looks at all familiar, it's because this is the same seed as the Hive run. So that's some of the IRL lore of this particular world. I've got a hungry node here, which I don't think I'm even going to use. Hungry nodes are temperamental, and I don't really feel like dealing with it. And yeah, get out of here, you nerd. I might break it one day. So this would be the entrance, and this is definitely going to be like a grand entrance. I was just kind of plotting out what it would look like. It's going to be probably maybe about this tall all the way across. So maybe another 10 blocks up from this. The dwarves of the Hollow Mountain clan respect the mountains, so they specifically make their structures below the top of the peaks. So this is the one strange one, because one corner of this is basically going to feed directly out to this little high plateau right here, and it will actually feed out of here into like a little, almost like a little patio area. I don't know what it's actually going to look like, but it's going to be like a mountaintop, like vista, viewing point type thing. I just haven't decided what it's going to be yet. But yeah, this is just the bare template of this build. The real work of this build was digging it out. As you can see, this is called the spine, or also the nexus. I think the spine was supposed to be the slang version, or the slang name of this place. But yeah, look at this. Top tier. So in the lore of the world, King Elmer, the first king of the dwarves of the Hollow Mountain clan, fought the world serpents that infested this area. and he ended up fighting the last one with just like a sword and a bare hand, or like a sword and a buckler maybe. Um, uh, and yeah, there's going to be a mural on the wall that depicts the battle. I did figure out how to make a snake shaped murals. I did not figure out yet how to make dwarven shaped murals. That I might actually be able to do that by now. Because I have gotten a lot of extra practice with these architecture blocks in the intervening months. Yeah, let's get let's see, down to Y80. This level, and it is, where are you? Oh, it's the 100. Oh, it's the 110. Okay. I'm still rebooting my knowledge of this world because I haven't been in this world for several months, up until about 2 days ago. So I'm still kind of sort of figuring out where everything is still. Because this place had a lot of um, it had a lot of like passageways from one place to another, and there was a lot of other planned passageways that I didn't actually like build completely. Like back here, this is a bar, right? This is supposed to be a bar to serve the dining hall, which is this room. And this back here was supposed to be like passageways to move kegs, basically, like an alcohol pipeline. And the distillery was going to be down here, and the actual distillery, whatever the dwarven distillery was going to look like, it was going to push out of the top of the hill right here. So that's a lot of work I haven't gotten to yet. Then let's see. Oh, going the wrong way. It's really easy to go the wrong way in this place, I'll tell you what. Let's go this way. Yeah, I was gonna have a little bit of extra like kind of like side storage over in these little areas. And this is the orchard. This is going to be a little like a little inlet, underground lake with a tree in the middle, perhaps. The old farms. The old farms, they're laid out well, and I like it, but I don't like everything all together. Like this, the look in total is not something that I like. And the thing that I like the most about this area is that because of the way the shadows play off of the ceiling, it almost looks like an infinite space. It looks like it kind of goes up for quite a ways, which if I had night vision on, you would see that like the shadow basically ends like right where the shadow begins as well. So it doesn't look quite right if you have night vision on. So what I'm thinking about doing is rehabbing this entire area, which is called Delver's Hall, by the way. And changing Delver's Hall from the farm plots to something more, I don't know, more regal, perhaps, maybe more ornate. Maybe like a creative build, perhaps. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna end up ripping out these catwalks really soon, maybe even today. Let's get down here. So then this side is going to have a kitchen. No, this is not the kitchen. This was going to be more farming. Farming that we don't need anymore. So I don't know. This stuff might actually go away as well. The other side is the kitchen. I have all the pieces of the kitchen, but they're not spread out and decorated at all. So, in addition to that, I had cocoa beans in my hand one day, and I clicked one of my fridges, and it turned it into like the 1970s brown fridge. You know what I mean? So instead of making a whole brand new fridge to replace it, I just went ahead and made everything that color, which is all right because everything kind of matches except for the cooking oven, of course. And that's fine. So yeah, this is going to be a walk-in cooler of some type. I'm gonna have like shelves with vegetables and stuff like that. Here's my boy Oink. Oink is the one that I was hitting, with the healing axe to eat all the foods. So that is my chicken. I think most people use a chicken in that instance. All right, let's go back up here. All these staircases should be decorated, but they're not. This is the upper hub, which is also called Underhill's hub. And again, there is lore for this world. And part of the lore, like I mentioned, King Ilmer fought the Great World Snake with a sword and a buckler, or like a sword and the thing that you strap to your arm, like a vambrace, I guess. And yeah, this would be like the celebrating the moment where King Ilmer cut out of the side of the world serpent's neck after he was swallowed whole. So yeah, Metal AF. I will read the lore later, but we'll get some more. We'll get some more of the tour done. This is completely unfinished, but this is actually the spot where the king's quarters will be, kind of like a split level thing. This is where I had most of my trophies, as you can see. This started a year ago, a little like a year and a month. I thought it was longer than that. I really did. I thought this started in 2023 for some reason. Oh well, whatever. So that's even worse because here, let's see. Time. Minutes played. Yeah. 94 days in this world, and I haven't played in the last 4 months, give or take. And I had 2,200 hours in this world in the 8 months in between, I guess. 8 or 9 months. Woof. Alright, yeah. Gigantic no life nerd, your boy System. Let's go down this way. So this is going to be the armory. It's currently unfinished. This is where the HV base was in the overworld. So I've barely just moved everything out. Honestly, there's literally still pieces of machinery here and there out here still. Back in here was the old magic area. Like, see, this was where the runic matrix was. Oh, hello. What's up, my guy? Peace. See ya. Alright, anyway. Yep, blood magic altar. Alright, yep, good. Let's get back out here. This is the first little cry box. As you can see, exquisite salt. Perfect emblem of what happens in here. What is this? Oh yeah, this is my Twilight portal. Yeah, we don't need to. There really is nothing out in the Twilight, but as you can see, everything connects to everywhere. This is the build. Big boy build. So back in here, and yeah, this is the level. Yeah, right here. This is going to be directly across from the king's quarters. Is actually going to be apartments. So this is gonna be like an apartment complex in here. And I'm calling it Gabbro Gardens because it sounds like one of those generic nondescript names that a like a big company would come up with. Um, and the dwarves of the Hollow Mountain clan don't like wood. They don't like lumber. They don't like walking on wood. They don't like trees. You know what I mean? Just in general. So everybody in Gabbro Gardens is going to have hardwood floor because it's going to be the thing that they complain about the most. Fun. So I think we've shown off. I think we've shown off everything that we can. Maybe I'll show off one more thing, but yeah, we're pretty much done here. Let's go over here through the orchard. I need to finish. This is one of the first projects that I left unfinished, was throwing it on a bunch of path blocks and hitting it with a bunch of bone meal to make it look nice. I really wanted to grow some of these trees taller, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I need to finish some of these walls still. Yeah, this is my fishery. Yeah, as far as I know, these fish catchers generate a lot of lag. And I want to rip these out, but I'm still getting a lot of good stuff from here. This is where I get most of my diamonds still. So I do need to build I need to build some things that are going to like directly remove my need for this. First and foremost, I can make a cobbleworks to get rid of the need for sand. I can make a mob farm to get rid of the need for bones, iron, gold, diamonds, maybe emeralds. I don't really care about emeralds, honestly. And then the rest of this stuff is just meh. Most of this I don't really only have it so that I can use it for corpus, for blood, or for Thaumcraft. So let's go out there. All right. Hey John, what is up, my dude? Yep. John. He's a fantastic dude. Thank you for bringing this server back up. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm just kind of giving a little bit of a tour of what is and isn't built and what still needs to get worked on, especially out in this area. So the very first thing over here is this is a quad nuke chamber, and I was using double thick steel plated reinforced stone back when I was making these reactors. And when I rebuild this, it's just gonna be warded glass, like straight up warded glass. Yes, yeah, a little bit of that still, because I got on here either 2 days ago or first thing in the morning that next morning, and I kind of did a tour and found some things, and then got on after work yesterday and found some more things, and then got on this morning and found some more things. I still haven't went to go look for my miners, because like I think I have a miner on Ceres and a miner on Ganymede or something like that. So I need to go look for those. I might even have one on Ross, honestly. So this platform here is, let's see if I can. This platform was the lawn base that I had mentioned at the beginning. That when I was after I got back from the moon, right at the border of HV and EV, I moved everything out here to avoid lawn base, and this works. This really does still work for my purposes, but I started building a mega build, the mega project Decoherence, and it's nowhere near finished. So I don't want to cast any aspersions or hype it up more than it needs to be, but it's gonna be really cool when it's done. We'll get over there in a second. This over here is nitrobenzene, as you can see. I've got a big boy LSC. That's pretty nice. I'll just double check. Yeah, the only real multi-blocks that I've got are the material press, the wire factory, and the an extrusion machine. And believe it or not, I only put the rest of these input buses on this multi-block yesterday. What was that? Billion, yeah. Yeah. 1.3 billion. Not bad at all. So we've got this set up over here. I was using as you can see, I was using needs maintenance covers to light up cage lamps, and that does work for some of the machines. Like, it works really well for these turbines, but some of these other machines, the either the cage lamp doesn't really work at all, or the machines have other problems. Like, if a machine power fails, sometimes it won't show this because it's not a maintenance issue. So, and then the other things that I need to keep an eye on is I'm constantly out of nitric acid, which is a problem. Oh, ads are on. I try to run ads in a solid 3-minute block on this channel, so if anybody needs to get up, get a drink, get a snack, have at it. I'm gonna keep doing some little minor things, and I'll wait to do the rest of the tour until the ad is finished, because yeah, I don't like I would prefer that people don't miss nice parts of the story or whatever. What I could do perhaps is, let's see. Ooh. This will be a nice dump chest. Yeah, there is or was a nitric acid shortcut, and I don't remember exactly what it is, but you are correct. I just don't remember exactly the process there. The way I was doing nitric here, I believe it was just yeah, ammonia to something like this. Yeah. A lot of the stuff that I built, how should I say this? A lot of the stuff that I built in prior attempts on this run, I might end up having to tear out. So I might do some like wholesale reimagining of certain pieces. Let's get all these depleted fuel rods out of here. Okay. All right. And these go in the thermal centrifuge, if I remember correctly. Yep. All right. We're just gonna. Hey, Iso, what's up, my dude? I'm in my single player world. But while there is an ad break on right this second, so I'm just gonna idle until that's up, so that I don't I don't miss anybody. Yes, mostly single player. Correct, John. Yeah, I'll tell that part of the story too, because it was funny. I was really, really, really sad that I missed. I clipped a clip of that day that one of those days that you were helping me clean this place out, and it was the day that it was the day that you were helping me isolate the creeper spawner that was over there, and a jumping creeper sent you to Valhalla, and it was the funniest clip of all time. And I don't know why, but it didn't save properly, and I was so sad. I wanted to save that clip. That was fantastic. For one, it was funny. For two, it showed that you were doing some heavy combat. Like you were going at it. And yeah, it was funny. it was a classic clip. I wish I could have saved it. All right, everybody is back. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are again. We're in the middle of the base tour, and this is the PDIM lawn base. So yeah, this is basically my EV base. And when I finally started getting into IV proper, I started moving things over to yeah, exactly, John. Yeah, use all of those and make another batch. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to burn through circuits for sure. Speaking about burning through, I want to set this entire island of machinery on fire. This is absolutely terrible. Like, I know I know I'm literally an animal when it comes to putting these machines together, but this is terrible. Come on, system. What are you doing? What are you doing? uh, um, this is another funny thing that I don't know if anybody has seen this in the last few months. I had my whole workshop inside my clean room. I've started moving some things out of here, and right at the end of my playthrough before, and also this morning, I think I moved one machine out of here. But yeah, this is a hot mess as well. So, unraveling this is probably not even in the cards. I'm probably just gonna rebuild the whole things when I get back over to decoherence. And I keep mentioning that's my mega build's name. So. 576 is 4. Yeah, that is 4 ingots. This is my plat line. Basically, all of these quads and also this line right here. Yep, all plat line, and it works pretty good for what it is. And you'll see, it is laid out well, but it is an absolute hot mess, and it's all conduits. So this is probably as good as I could make a 0 applied energistics plat line. It's pretty clean. But the problem is I need some of these I need other processes from other parts of the base to be able to feed into some of the processes over here. Like, for example, and then vice versa. Like, I'm making oxygen over here the hard way, when I could, first of all, I need to make oxygen the easy way in different machinery, and this oxygen building up in this tank really needs to go over here into this tank, because this tank is the one that's making my nitrobenzene, or my nitric acid for nitrobenzene. So the reason why this nitric acid is empty right here is because this oxygen tank right here is empty. So that's just like a microcosm of the problems that I'm having with this world as it is currently constructed. And I really need to just bite the bullet and build a whole bunch of applied energistics pieces all at once and hook everything up to applied energistics all at once. So, with that being said, I was actually planning on doing that. I was literally building an entire second set of nitrobenzene machines over in my new base so that I could start building in the stuff in the new base without tearing down anything in the old base before it was time. So let's just go over there. But first, the map. This is the footprint of my mega build. Yeah, it's big. I just want you guys to take this in before I go over there. This thing is big. It's a big boy. All right, you ready? You guys ready? Let's go ahead and take another swig of the potion real quick. And we're gonna go way up high. Say like 200. And look at this thing. I love this build. Some of it is carefully carefully measured. Some of it is completely ad hoc, and it's all coming together really well. It's just a lot of work, and yes, I have a builder's wand, but none of this in this world to this moment has been in world edit. In fact, I don't even have world edit in this world. In fact, hey John, I was wondering maybe I could get world edit in this world. I still need to look up to find out what version of world edit I would need to use with GTNH 2.6.1. I don't know if I can put the newest version, which is like world edit, the GTNH world edit fork is on 0.0.8, I think. And I think I was looking, and I might want to try to use like 007 instead. Any suggestions for delaying an RS signal other than a repeater? Yeah, a timer. You use a timer in the signal. Have like have like a almost like a latch on the timer where it clicks the timer, and then the timer will send the real signal however long later. I think that would work. There's got to be an easier way, but that's the way that I thought of. I like this. I want to do more stuff like this. Not only here, but also on the Minions run, which, by the way, I am, the Minions run is still fully on, so I'm just over here for today. Yes, thank you. This is my mega build called Decoherence, and I've put in a lot of work in this build, but I probably have 1,000 hours left of work on this build before it would be like anywhere close to being done. And then after that, I would have probably another 1,000 or 2,000 hours in GTNH progress in order to build in all of the different things. Like, for example, these rings right here are placeholders for fusion coils that would be stacked on their side with a walkway going through them. I think Vin and Cat did something similar to that in their Neo Tokyo base. So that's kind of like one of the inspirations for this. And then in addition, so those are going to be the smaller of the two. The bigger rings would be over on this side. the ironically named compact fusions would be over here. And I haven't even cut out I haven't even cut out this gap for the big boys. So yeah, the design language for this base, it was meant to be a liminal space where it kind of feels like you would get lost in it, and there's a lot of transitional areas, but not a whole lot of like not a lot of areas with defined usage, perhaps. Um, so, and then a lot of randomness, especially underneath. Once I start decorating the underneath side, a lot of randomness. Um, let's go down there because yeah, check it out. It's going to look like a factory, and it's not open. It's not meant to be open like this. I have a lot of walls to put in still, but you could see how there's like catwalks on every level and in every section, and there's going to be like sight lines here and there, and you're going to be able to see like people running across the catwalks above and below you, and like all of that type of stuff. And so the end goal of this base is I want it to feel like um I want it to feel like a giant like PvP game type base. I want it to feel like you could put this into a pack with like ICBM and flans and all the other gun mods and stuff like that, and have a real like an actual difficult firefight here in Decoherence. Like whether you're trying to go up or down, I think defending going up or defending going down, I think would probably be equally difficult in something like this because there's just so many sight lines, so many ways to get popped from above, and then so many ways to infiltrate from below. Like, you know, like here, let's see. Do I have one of these built? I don't know if I do or not. Yeah, maybe not. I wanted to show it from all the way at the bottom, but I guess not. All right, so check these out. You see these support columns? These are so cool, and a player can climb on them. So imagine a PvP game where you're perched up on a column like this, waiting for somebody to run through, and then you just jump down and punch them, punch them a few times and then run away, right? That's what you do. Yeah, these are going to have like hidden lights and like info panels that blink and stuff like that. There's gonna be all sorts of thematic decoration to make it look like almost like a to make it look glitchy, because again, I want it to feel like a liminal space, and I want it to feel a little bit like hostile architecture. So I want it to feel a little bit glitchy. Yeah, exactly, John. Yeah, give them a nice like torso aeration. uh but yeah, so this would be a whole lot of fun once it's finished. But down here is going to be the main machine floor for the majority of mid game, which I would say IV is probably the beginning of mid game. I was actually thinking about this earlier because IV is technically the fifth tier out of the fifth tier out of 13, 14. I don't remember exactly. 14, I think. But it's definitely not 1/3 of the way through the game. Like, if you asked me how far from like, if you said like from Stone Age to Stargate is 100% of the game, I would say Stone Age to IV is maybe like 10% of that. Maybe, maybe 10%. If you gave me the choice to bet 10%, I might take the under. I don't know. But anyway, we're doing all of the machines that you see down here are either directly for nitrobenzene, or stuff that we need for that setup. Like for example, I've got 8. I've got a cube of LCRs, and actually it's a cursed cube because the top 4 are upside down, which is fantastic. I love it. I forget the exact joke, but I said something like it makes a special version called ammonium cubane, which is chemically equivalent to ammonia, but it's mildly irritable to people on the internet, so you should always do it this way. But working towards IV LV. Okay, nice. I like the early game. I really do like the early game. It's a lot of fun. I'm better at the early game than I am at any other part of the game. I even used to run, or at least tried to. I used to do Coke oven speed runs, so I'm pretty good for day one. Day one Greg Tech is really my jam. So yeah, none of these machines are running right now because I don't have the energy to run them because I had a problem. So I made this XL turbo gas turbine, and it on the spreadsheet for the turbines, it said this was supposed to make like 115K per tick, but it only ever made 48K per tick. So my energy calculations are all wrong. And also, in addition to that, I've been playing on Vanguard, and then the Minions run, and I've kind of gotten spoiled by using superconductors. So I'm thinking maybe I scrap all of this aluminum cable that I was planning on using and start printing out some superconductors, especially for these long stretches like this. So I'm thinking, again, one of many things that I might like completely redesign and redo before I do any new construction on this base. In addition, you can see that I've got a whole bunch of fluid processing down here in super tanks with this. Like, there's 2 things that I need to do. I need to get applied energistics up, specifically fluid handling, and 2, I need to turn off all of these. Like, you can see all the connections over here in this tooltip. I know that you can turn off all of those connections for the fluid conduits. I don't remember how to do it. If anybody does remember how to do it, please tell me, because I forgot where that setting is, and I looked for like 20 minutes earlier, and I couldn't find it. But it isn't really truly that important. What is important is getting applied energistics fully functional and up and running. So this is what I've got for the time being, and I'm kind of building up off of this. Let's see. I'm going to I need to get what did you want to turn off? Oh, here, I'll show you really quick. Let's get back down there. I want to turn off the all of the like the fluid handler, or the fluid handler for the Wayla, the tooltip. I know it's possible because they were talking about it in a stream. Maybe it was like in a Didia stream, but this is a very long time ago at this point. At least several months since I remembered hearing people talk about that. So let's talk about the build a little bit more, and then maybe we'll get into some Greg Techie type things. So this build goes up from was like 215 up here, 205, and it's maybe like 220 over here, 240, 230, give or take. Okay, It might be 240 once I put a floor on top of this, but whatever. I think it might be that one. I'll have to look that up here in a second. Plugins mod. Let's see. There we go. Config. Global. Oh, this one? Nah, if it is this one, it didn't work the last time I tried this. I did try that one already. Let's see. Yeah, oh no, that's not the one. Okay. I could. I don't think that matters, but I'll try it anyway. Pick this. Apply globally. Hey! No, hold on. Yeah, nope. Nope. Alright, let's I'll turn it back on because again I don't know what it does, so I'm gonna turn it back on. Global, true, done, black. Alright. So, one of the first things that I need to do is get some auto crafting set up over here. Unfortunately, I don't really have power set up properly over here just yet because it's kind of a chicken and egg thing. Like I wanted to get everything set up over here and also applied energistics set up, but I didn't want to do the halfway version of either one. So I was trying to do a decent version of nitrobenzene and a decent version of applied energistics, and I think I need to scrap the whole thing. And so hear me out. Like I even made the discretizer, but I was still planning on using fluid conduit for everything, which is not going to work. What I need to do is just move to dual interfaces and use that type of thing. What that means is that literally everything that I'm going to do is going to be that much more expensive, especially right at the beginning when I don't really have too much auto crafting set up right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to see what I've got down here actually. That's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna change this dense cover to a dense smart because I want to know how many channels are on this already. Let's see. Dense smart, yeah, right here. And then I will need an anchor. Okay. All right. Boop. And boop. And I'm gonna want to put another one on this side too. I think that's the only side, right? Yeah, I think that's all right. So, so this one that goes down here and pops back up right here, that's going to be for the crafting storages, the and a few other things. Very quickly though, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to start doing some subnetting and some P2P type work, because again, I didn't really want to make the halfway version of this setup, but I kind of need to make the halfway setup in order to print out enough pieces to do the full setup easier. So it's one of those, I'm kind of doing a calculus in my mind, like, how much of the scuffed setup do I need to build in order to print off enough pieces to save myself enough time for it to be worth it? You know, like, I don't even know. I don't even know right now. But we do have some pieces built. And I do also have some other pieces in various bags. So let's start pulling things out that are actually meant to go over here. Yeah, here. This. Are these done smart? Nice. Alright, you're going directly in here. And actually, you're going directly in here too. Okay. These. This. Could have swore there was one other thing in here. Oh, chat, am I blind? I mean, I probably am blind, but I'm also... maybe not. Let's check this. Ooh, yep. This is iron. I wonder if I have any upgrades. Steel to gold. Do we have an iron to gold? Can I make an iron to gold real quick? Yes. All right. Gold to diamond, perhaps. Let's do one of those. If it's oh, I'm missing diamond screws. Do I have any bolts? I do not have bolts. All right, no, never mind. We're gonna leave you. We're leaving you as gold. Yeah, it's gonna be where you are. Shame. So, recipe. Fluid processor tier 1. So I need a bunch of these fluid circuit tier 1s, which I think I just saw here. Yeah, right here. This, ooh, this, these. No. Although I should start using the GregTech sensor kit, because I do believe, quote me if I'm wrong, if I am wrong, you know, feel free to yell at me. Hey, Adidia, what's up, my dude? Yep, today I am playing in my single player run, which the build that I'm in right now is called Decoherence. Let me give you a shout out, and then I'll fly around real quick. Thanks, my dude. But yeah, hopefully hopefully your stream went well. I was watching a little bit of it. But yeah, this is a mega build that I was working on in my yeah, this is my single player world. So this build is called Decoherence. It was meant to be a bit like a liminal space that's a little bit like malicious architecture. And I also want to build it so that it'll be a really fun PvP level when it's finally finished. So I'm going really hard trying to make this thing, but it's just so absolutely massive that I don't know if I don't know how much more I'll be able to do before I get world edit on here, all of these blocks that you see, like, yes, I did use I've got a builder's wand, but uh but yeah, all of this was placed by hand, quote unquote by hand. GTNH PvP? Yeah, maybe. So the idea that I have is that you could just imagine, like, you know, in order to have the aesthetics work, you'd have to put in chisel, architecture craft, you'd have to put in catwalks mod, you'd have to put in, and like all of the other mods that add the decor. But then beyond that, make a pack that has like flans, ICBM, the one that gives you like the little Humvees, the maybe even like the helicopter mod for 1.7, and put in all of the PvP style mods into a different kind of pack that would be able to use this build as you know, as a level basically. So yeah, that's the long the long term goal. So with that being said, let's go back over here. Yeah, thanks, Didia. I'm going back over to, this is the lawn base, the you know, the EV style lawn base. You know, you got nitrobenzene, you gotta oh yeah, go get some food, my dude. And thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is my plat line. I'll show this off again because this will you'll either nod an approval, or you'll cringe into a singularity. So this is my plat line. 100% AE free plat line. This is probably as good as I could have possibly made it. It is still a hot mess. But yeah, I did this. But yeah, getting all of this hot garbage moved over to the new base all at once is a very daunting task. So I think the very first thing that I need to do is, you know, after kind of rebooting the whole world in my brain, the very first thing I need to do is go back over here, build out a little bit more of applied energistics right here, just enough to start printing the pieces for the full applied energistics build. I think honestly, if I was going to bootstrap my way into a better future, I think that's how I do it. So let's go ahead and dump all of the goodies in here. I'm trying to keep most of this stuff segregated over here so that I kind of know how much I have. All right. So I also need to build some P2Ps. And did I make the memory cards yet? I feel like I did. Where would you be? I got bags full of pieces all over the place. Like my entire base, like from top to bottom and everything in between, is an absolute hot mess. So, inventory is a hot mess right now as well. Memory. We do not have memory cards. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I wanted the advanced memory cards for easy P2P linking, and then I need a regular memory card for linking stuff related to automatic Essentia. So I guess I'll make the advanced for now. Oh, I already had it. Memory. Yeah, I'm going to want to make this an advanced memory card, which is going to be this, which I don't have either piece. It's fine. So let's see. I'm missing. I miss the I think it was a 2.7 ad. that like you could like alt click or control click this, and it would craft the missing items if you could. I don't know. I don't have auto crafting right now, but I wish that I wish I had that feature at the moment. Let's see. Boards. Can I just do this? What is? Hold on. What is? What are you? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't want that back. All right. There we go. Network tool. Which technically I needed one of these network tools a long time ago, so I might make yet another one of these. This is the thing where you can do like ooh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Oh, what am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the network visualization tool. Never mind. I'm tripping you guys. You guys. I have a smooth brain today. Alright, so let's get this going. I need one of these memory cards. Ooh, that is an EV circuit and what else? Another calc, okay. S. Yes, Tataki knows what's going on, exactly. And I swear I have an EV circuit. Hold on a minute. Let's go back over here real quick. Ah, man, I'm surprised I don't have one. I mean, I assumed that I had maybe like a single one floating around. Ah, it's a shame. Uh, hmm. Alright, let's double check the bags real quick. Yeah, here we go. So I can just use a couple of these nanos and make an EV really quick. Use. But I don't remember what the I don't remember what the recipe is. It's been a minute. Oh shoot. Let's go the other way. Let's go this way. All right. This is the one that I want. Okay. Doot. All right. Polyethylene. Yes. Polyethylene is calling your name. It is beckoning you ever forward. Oh man. All right. I just completely drew a blank. What am I doing? Fine electrum, capacitor, inductor, RAM. Let's see. That. And it was the advanced circuit boards. Do I have any of those? Please tell me I have a couple of those laying around. Ah, come on. And see, because I don't have everything in applied energistics right now. Everything is all over the place, and I have to search every damn thing to find any damn thing. Ooh, is this? No, I need electrum, don't I? Yeah, okay. Okay, so do I have? Yeah, I do have electrum. Okay. Wire mill. Oh, I have this one. I have this one. So, you know, you guys already know what it is. You got one set to 16 and one set to 3, and that's basically all you need. This is my extrusion machine. I just finally put on the rest of the input buses yesterday, actually. Oh hell, we already had a ton. Oh man, that's why you look before you make anything, or more importantly, you make an applied energistics system and then you put everything in it so that you actually know that you have things. That's the you know that's how you play this game, you guys. Did you know? Ah, all right. Circuit, where are you? Circuit assembler, right here. Oh, see, it's already set up. What are you missing? Uh, ooh, what are you missing? Hold on, why are you not working? Why aren't you working? Okay, let's check things one at a time. Um, yeah, the clean room is not running. Okay, that's the reason. So we're gonna take you out, and okay. I wish I would have seen that earlier. That's fine though. We are going to have to wait a little while for the clean room to boot up. As you can see, it takes what 15.75 seconds times 100. So what 1500 seconds is there's 3600 seconds in an hour. So 1500 is what, about a third? 20 minutes? 20 minutes is fine. That will be when we get back from the next ad break, give or take. Until then, I guess I could do some other things. This is another thing that I've been needing to do. Let's get some space. Ugh, these bags are terrible. I really gotta do some cleaning. I really gotta do some cleaning. We're just gonna do this for a moment so I can get some of these out. I'm tearing this down, which I affectionately called the knack line. These are large, these are medium. Okay. I affectionately called this my knack line because this is where I got all my knack from. I love it. I love it. All right, so then, ooh, let's dump these. I think I even mentioned it, and this is a long time ago, of course. But when I made the first time I made this neckline joke, I made a joke about making a mod called, call it something like Dad Tech, where like it would have a bunch of useful things in it, but they'd all be like the physical manifestation of a dad joke or something like that. I think that could be kind of fun. Um, something for everybody to roll their eyes at and have some fun with. Let's see. I think I'll leave this little bit right here until I empty it out. We'll leave it just like that for now. These two chests over here are, believe it or not, most of what you see in this chest is stuff that I got off of Ross. I spent a lot of time on Ross. For any of you in coming over from Adidia's stream, you know that he's been talking about doing Ross Run sometime relatively soon. Yeah, I spent probably a good 20 or 30 hours over the course of an IRL week on Ross, just exploring things, getting a whole bunch of ores of different types. Um, chromo alumino pavrendrite, yeah. Vanadium oxydravite. I think bornite is going to be the most useful for you Ross people. Copper, iron, and sulfur. Yes, please. But yeah, in version 2.6, the one that I'm in, the Ross ores don't show up properly in NEI. So it's really hard to figure out not only what they are, what they do, but like all of the other, like the cool like vein stats stuff that you get with other ores is basically non-existent for Ross ores in this version. So hopefully they've got that fixed for Adidia and company when they start their Ross run. But if that's not something that they knew about, they need to look into that. Let's see. I need to double check and make sure this is all running, because I know I mentioned this earlier, but the worst part about my base is that nothing communicates with each other, and I'm having real problems keeping keeping my nitrobenzene situation running, because I think what I'm gonna do, I need to replace this drawer right here with one that has a whole bunch of sugar beet in it for the oxygen, and I do have one of those. It's over here in the new base. So again, I'm trying not to do any more scuffed setups, but there's going to be some half-assing and perhaps even a little bit of quarter-assing today, while I get things fully ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna take that, but first, let's see, this, and this. And do I have the key? Yes. This is definitely a temporary fix, but it's a fix that'll work for as long as I need it to. So let's see. Alright, so this one goes. And then, wow. That should take in this. The oxygen gets routed over here, and the carbon dust goes in here, which that is gonna need. Oh, I thought I had 2 voids. Did I not? Did I not have 2 voids? Okay, never mind. I need to make a void upgrade for this, and I should do that before I do anything else. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Void. Okay. Oop. I was already there. Okay. Let's make some of these. No, not that. Then this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I definitely have those. Hold on. Do I have some right here? If not, I know I have some in my clean room. Okay. Oh, coins, yeah. Yeah, I've got a small amount of warp in this game. I haven't done a whole lot of research over here, but I have done some. I've got some very basic things done. All right, what? Wait, hold on. What? I have to have some of these. Are you serious? All right, whatever. I'm just gonna wire mill one. All right, you guys didn't see this. Why would I've ever put that machine on 1? You know, why would it ever have been on circuit 1? I don't know what you're talking about, you guys. Indeed, yes. That is a real and accurate picture. Okay. Nice, ISO. Congratulations. All right. Oh, okay. It's already over here. Home WX. So I have a whole bunch of homes set as well, and I'll need to go through them and figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't. I don't think I'm going to do that right now for 2 reasons. First of all, it's a bit tedious, and second of all, I know for a fact I own either 2 or 3, maybe even 4 HV single block mining machines, and I think 1 is on Cirrus, and I think 1 is on Ganymede. 1 might be on Ross, but I only know where 1 is right now, and it's in my backpack. So, I have to go find my machines. So I don't want to delete a whole bunch of waypoints until I absolutely verify that I don't need them. Well, I did home some of the miners, but um, I need to go through and verify that I didn't need the waypoints for anything specific, including miners. You can see here, home list. Yeah, I have some homes to look through. I've got some work to do. I do have a home set on every uh I have a home set on every dimension that I've traveled to, or at least one. And yeah, and I was also going to make a fort, like an actual building on the how do I say this? For the dimension of each tier that has um the dungeons in it, like the moon, Mars, Cirrus, and whatever the next ones are. I forget exactly which one is which. But yeah, for those dimensions, I wanted to build an actual like big fort, and I have not gotten that done at all. I've got a lot of creative builds that I want to do in this world, so there's a lot of that in the future if I can keep it motivated. Um, so uh, before the ad runs officially, what I'll say is I think I'm gonna use this world over here mostly to do creative building, and I'll do most of my applied energistics or tech related things over to help the minions run move forward. But that'll give me a few different things to do over here, and also a place for me to test things before I do it live in the multiplayer run. At some point in time, I'll ask John to upgrade this pack, but I kind of wanted to wait until 2.8 was out to have this upgraded at all. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, I guess it depends mostly on what John's schedule looks like. Would you really want to upgrade this world twice in 2 months? That's kind of annoying. Um, but the ads are going to run, so I'm going to wait for the ad to finish before I put anything in here. Yeah, this is at 58% still. Boo. Boo. Is it wise to put an empty fluid cell into an item cell? Ooh, hold on a minute. I might have to read that again. Hold on. Is it wise to put an empty fluid cell into an item cell? Uh, Alright, let's see. So while the ad is running, what can I do? What can I do? Ooh, one thing that I could do, I need to make some more quad thoriums, because I've got these nukes, and they're basic, very very basic nukes, but they're running quad thoriums, and I should put some more of those in. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we're gonna make thorium fuel rods, fuel rod, thorium dust, canner. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going. we're doing some of that over here. Where are you? Yeah, here we go. Empty fuel rods. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we've got a bunch of thoriums. So let's see what we can do with these. It was 6 long rods. Solidifier. 15 seconds? Are you serious? What? Oh, gross. All right, so I guess I'm gonna make a whole bunch of steel rods and then forge hammer. Okay. So do I have that already? Kinda. Yeah, here's some. Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm on a little bit of a side tangent. I'm trying to get some quad fuel rods built for my nukes. So let me get a few of these going. Circuit 4, and I'll figure out what's next. Let's see, where are you? Regular assembler, where are you? There you go. All right, on 4. Now I need to make a whole bunch of long steel rods for this. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me read this. Because the PSS doesn't stop accepting power when it is full, instead it drops to 99% full and just accepts more. Oh, that sucks. I was forced to set up an ME plane based wire removal system to allow the number 1 PSS to keep full and not drain 100% into 2. That was what the timer was for, to delay the placement for a couple minutes while number 2 drained, so there is less build and break in fast succession. Ah, okay. So I've never used the PSS, but can you use the I'm assuming this is what you're already doing, the what are these called, the the energy detector covers? I'm assuming that's what you were using. It sucks that there isn't a you know what, hold on a minute, let me think about this. Hold on. I think you can use a diode, like the actual, like the blocks, the block diode, with the machine controller cover, and then some sort of redstone control. I think that works for a hard break, or like a you think like a think like a mechanical fuse. Doing a detector cover to do the logic to pull the wire and replace it. Okay. Yeah, I think you could probably use a diode, like the full block diode. But I don't know. You know, the wires in 64 amp. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, diodes only go up to 4 amp, right? Yeah. ISO, keep it. Like look at me right here. I got 2,000 buckets of mercury right here. What you're going to end up using mercury for is you're going to put it in a chemical bath for something. Like that's your main use of mercury, is chemical bathing certain crushed or purified ores. Yeah. So yeah, but getting back to your situation, John, that makes me think that it would be kind of neat if we had like high amp, or like uh high amp diodes. Yeah, I think they go up to 16 amp. Yeah, a high amp diode would be really cool. a shame that isn't going to work, though. Yep. Yeah, John hit that one on the head. The low voltage tank is your friend. Just hang on to those buckets, and yeah, you will use them before you know it. Ah, more oxygen. Okay, I knew I had more oxygen around here. 10.8 billion. Nice. So about what, 4 times as much as I got, or twice, 3 times. Let's see. Yeah, 3 times. Granted, mine would be a lot better if I upgraded it to IV, but I don't feel like upgrading all the hatches right now. That is a tall order, and I need to do. I think today. I think the agenda today is little jobs. I really think that I'm gonna make sure that I can finish a few small things and get this world humming again, because I had some real issues in this world, specifically with the lack of interconnectedness. Like I know I already complained about the oxygen situation between plat line and the nitro line. I have a lot of interconnected interconnectivity issues relative to that. The nice thing is the size. I don't know if that scales with tiers, but who knows? I'm doing it my way because I can. You know what, John? That is the best thing about playing your single player world. You get to do it however you want, in whatever manner you feel like it. That's exactly right. So technically, this is my single player world. John did make a fun correction earlier that it's not exactly single player, because this is hosted by John, and he did play here for a little while, helping me clean out the footprint to one of the overworld builds. And also, another thing that John didn't mention probably is he also did he did another portal speed run here. I don't know what his time was. I don't think he was keeping track of times, but I was doing Stone Age stuff and he was in the Nether. So let's just say it like that. So I think everybody's probably seen this. This is the setup that's on the wiki. This is a small version of this setup, basically just big enough for me to print off soaps if I so desire. Yeah. I was taking a whole bunch of L's, and John was like, you know what? You want some help? Are you sure you want some help? I'm like, no, I'm all right. Are you sure you don't want some help? I'm like, yeah, come on, John, come on. And then yeah, John was a huge help, and I was fully dead set on doing it myself at the beginning, but then I am really glad that you jumped on, John. That was fun, and it was a lot of fun. It really was. So this is not permanent. I just set this up so that I could get it going. Um, uh, this is the bare minimum which you need to have auto instrumentum. So I just used the machines that I had available. I tried not to build anything new to make this setup, so that's why it kind of looks the way that it is. That's the reason why I used an HV, because I had one of those. But yeah, you can use a basic rock breaker set up in this manner to print out smooth stone, and then smooth stone in a lathe makes long stone rods, and long stone rods are one instrumentum, and so that's how that works. You just throw those in a furnace, and you can use these. These are called mirrored jars. So the way mirrored jars work is it ends up making a jar network. I have 5 jars in my instrumentum jar network that's called button spell. The names are random, it doesn't matter. But I have 5 jars in my instrumentum jar network, and the network will hold the full capacity of all of the jars on that network. I think I said that right. So I'm not going to run out of instrumentum anytime soon, and as long as I have each place loaded, they'll all connect to each other. So I have a stomach restorer here. I have one down next to the applied energistics system. I have one in the overworld. I also have one in on the moon. I put one, and I think there was one other place where I put a restorer, but that was all recent work, basically done today. On Vanguard, we started at 4 p.m. and by midnight, I had returned with a full stack of sulfur ore. I remember that, and in fact, let me just say, seeing you guys go hard on Vanguard right at the beginning was a whole lot of fun. I was the last one to join. I joined almost a month late. I think it was like 3 weeks, because I know I was very late to the party. I don't remember exactly how late though, but I was late. I remember on the Minions run, we got our coke oven at about the 20-minute mark, and they were already doing machines at like the 1 hour mark. It was ridiculous how fast they went. Yeah. Yeah. John is an uber elite speedrunner. Don't let the mild mannered nature fool you. He's a cold blooded speedrunning fool. Geometry Dash, nice. I don't blame you. Believe it or not, what I've been playing the most the last week is Minesweeper Online. I am a addict for Minesweeper, and I've been having a lot of fun on Minesweeper Online. All right. What's next? Kind of running in circles right now. Just chattering away. Oh, I was waiting for. Uh, 24. That's not enough. But what I can do is okay, what do I need still? I needed the long rods, right? Where are you? Yeah, long rods. Okay. So let's get some steel. I need to make a mob farm on this world, cuz I was watching Cat and Vin earlier today, and they've got they have in their double helix run, they've got the similar one that I think Blazing made it, but don't quote me on that. It was the one that they had in the LV only run. I need that tech. I need to get that tech in my game. And I think the very first thing I need to do along those lines is go get Time Wood. I don't think I've even gotten Time Wood yet. I have to double check that. So, yeah. I don't know how to speed run, but I enjoy challenging myself. Yeah, yeah. I do like challenging myself. I just know that like lately, I've had enough IRL challenges that as of late, challenges have been more frustrating for me than anything. But I still love GTNH. I still love the game loop and the gameplay. I just I've been trying to I've been trying to be nice to myself this week while everything IRL is playing out as it does. Yep. I'm going to make a stabile farm. Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Because I do know how to make the biome potions pretty easily now. I don't remember it exactly off the top of my head, but it is easy enough. And I'm pretty sure I already have. Let's see. Yep, Cauldron's still out here and everything. Yep. Hey, Sean. So I just finished up the fish farm, getting it toggled so I can get methane gas at 1,000 liters a minute or fish oil, all for a cheap 2,000 liters of steam. Nice. Very nice. And I'll be the guy that comes into the office and sees the fish and throws it in the microwave. Aw, yes. Ah. Let's see. Where's my? Oh yeah, I gotta get used to my healing axe is on my battle gear menu on this run. I might or might not leave it there. We'll see. Yeah, I've got a fish farm in the overworld, and I'm worried that it's causing how should I say this? I feel like it's probably causing more lag than it is worth leaving up, but I'm gonna leave it for now because it'll be a really good source of certain aspects in the oh, I could imagine. I could imagine. Let's see. Another project that I need to do here is bees, but oof. I've got some bees, but not nearly enough, and I don't have a good breeder bee. I don't have a good production bee. None of that stuff. So, another project is this that I started working on today. I actually went out and got I got a bright node, and I energized it, and I'm going to put one of those like Viz relay chargers on top of this work table, so that I can automatically uh, charge my scepters instead of having to use these things. Now, again, I don't have any time wood, so these are primal shrooms, the vanilla GTNH version. Like plant them and wait a while for them to grow. It's terrible. I'm so spoiled now, you guys. After playing on Vanguard, then Minions, like all of the stuff that I've got here in my single player run is like, gross. Oh, who lives like this? Oh, gross. I've just been walking around like, oh man, did I really do this? So I have a lot of upgrading to do, and I really should just do one thing at a time. It is what it is. I can't fix this base overnight, but I can sure as heck slap some new pieces on. Oh, fertilized dirt. Yeah, that's another thing that I should do. Yeah, fertilized dirt. Yep. Do I have any? Not yet. Could just make some, right? Yeah, this is simple. Yeah. I should just make some of these. But let's see. Do I have time wood? It would. What is it? It's called Tree of Time. Is that right? Okay. Looks like I don't have one. So I'll tell you what. You guys, it's time for a little bit of an adventure. I know we're kind of in the middle of like 10 different other things, but it's adventure time. Did you hear the calling? Did you hear the bells chime for adventure? Comments you can hear, right, Iso? Okay, so here's how you do it. And I know, and I don't want to lament John's bad luck because it could just be bad luck. But the way that you do it is you find one of these big trees, and the way that you, what I've heard from Blazing among others is that you're looking for the ones that have cicadas on them. Supposedly, the trees that spawn in with cicadas definitely have the spider swarm spider spawner up here somewhere. I haven't tested to see if that's 100% true, but let's see. Music sounds hostile. Yeah, all right, we're good. Oh, let's turn that up. Ah. All right, let's check right here first. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello. Yeah, boo. Alright, so next tree. This also has a cicada on it. Okay. Oh, I hear you. Try maybe like right here. Hello. Hey, nice. Second try. Get wrecked, nerds. Yeah, I feel bad, John. That was almost criminally easy relative to what you had just what you had just said. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't like you. Where are we gonna do this? Well, actually, first, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry that you had to see that. If it makes you feel any better, if you give me like 5 minutes, I'll give you like an infinite amount of saplings if you'd so desire. Uh, do I have a silk axe of any kind? Got the silk pick. I don't know if that works or not. I might have to make a silk axe, but let's try this one first. Oh, bone meal. Yeah, duh. Amber GTX. Okay. Amber. About axe. Let's see. Are you gonna be a pain? You're gonna be a pain. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh yeah, the material tools page. Yeah, all right. I know what you're talking about now. Hold on. Use. Yeah. So Amber Axe Head. All right. Yeah, that's easy enough. Okay. Here we go. There. Okay. And then Steak. All right. So now, let's see. All right. A little bit of everything all at once. Let me go. I'm gonna go over to the lawn base. I'm gonna move the long rods over, and then in here. Yeah, this is. Let me just say really quickly, like this is untenable for any more length of time. Bone meal, thank you. You know what? I was gonna leave and go all the way over there without getting bone meal. You just saved me a trip, man. Thank you. Do I have any bone meal over here by any chance? That'd be too convenient. Yeah, too convenient. That's fine. So let's do. Okay, so I have 30 thoriums. So let's go. Let's switch out or put new rods in all 3 of these. And let this finish processing it, whatever it was doing. And then go get bone meal and then go back out to the overworld. I wish I had bone meal over here somewhere. Bone meal. Nope. Alright, let's just go back over here. Yeah, I don't have a mob farm on this world. I don't think I ever made a mob farm on this world, but I might have to make one just to get some goodies, similar to that one from from that LV only run, or from like Cat and Vin's double helix run. Okay. Whee! Alright, so where are we going to ruin? Not ruin necessarily, but it's definitely not going to look great. Excuse you, hold on. Hold on. What is it? Fire tick or fire spread? Is it this? Ah, I don't have permission. Yeah. We gotta turn fire spread off. That's bad news. Yeah, Blaze riding for power. Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting a bit of free power like that. Because they were doing the whoa. Hell, I think even wasn't it even Potato and like Potato Neb and Blazing doing a better one over in Potato's run where they do where they got like a Tesla coil or something like that. I don't even remember. Let's plant this tree right here. Looks like a decent spot to ruin. Yay. Alright, so now do I need anything else from this? I don't think so. I think I'll just hack down the rest with the lumber axe wherever it went. Yeah, right here. Oh, what I could do. Not that it matters. Alright, Alright, where are you? There you are. Oh, and another one. Okay. Maybe, perhaps. But honestly, John, it does sound like that you're mostly just a victim of bad luck more than anything. Let's see. Can I do this nice and cleanly? Can I do one of the, like, can I do this and then this? Is this gonna work? It does work. Okay. All right. Nice. And let's scan this. And scan you. You're a derp. And so for those of you that have used time wood clocks, what's a good amount? I only need like 8, right? I don't need that many, do I? Feel like I could get away with about, you know, just a handful. There you are. They stack, so the more the merrier. Oh, all right. All right. Yeah. 10 seconds later, I am the Lord of Time. Oh, come on. I don't mind getting the clocks. That's actually a good source of when I was on Minions and I was making the I think it was the drainers, the Apiarist drainers, Apimance drainers. Um I was having a hard time getting enough Tempest to uh I was having a hard time getting enough Tempest to craft all the things that I was doing. And actually it was the player's name was Ihorsham. He's like, well, how many clocks do you need? I'm like, man, I need like 8 stacks. He's like, all right, I got you. Be right back. Like 5 minutes later, he came back with 7 stacks of clocks off of farming time wood trees. Absolute madman. I want to keep some of this wood. Go until you run out of saplings. Haha. That's like saying go until I run out of clocks. uh, Sir, you dropped your kappa. Nice. Let's see. So speaking of fun tricks that I've learned in the intervening months since I've played this world for real, um, uh, I'm going to do the Stabile Golem thing eventually, and I also kind of want to do the Paper Cleaver thing, even though I'm kind of past that point. I kind of want to do that anyway, but I would probably need a refresher on that one because I don't remember how to get the I don't remember how to get the Lamp of Cinders off the top of my head. I did look it up briefly, um, but I didn't find the information I was looking for the day that I looked for it for half a second. What? Alright. There we go. Let's see. Hey, speaking of cat, they're playing Oblivion. Well, probably whenever this stream is over, you know, X number of hours from now, I'll probably end up raiding Cat and Vin. They're playing Oblivion. That should be fun to watch. Let's see. Where are you? Nice. That's 7. Let's see. Let me think about this. What am I actually doing right now? I'm getting these for I don't really need to put them next to the primal shrooms because I'm gonna try to get those deprecated as quickly as I can. So maybe I'm getting these 8, and this is gonna be for that mob farm that I should be building. Let's see. I think that'll be good for the moment. Great dungeon, get lamp. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you. It's good to know. That's I would have never you could have I would have never ever remembered that. I knew there was a reason why I saved. Uh Here, I'll show you. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to put that in my bag then, because that's definitely something I'm going to need to deal with. Okay. Next. Ooh, what is next? Let's go. DS. Tell you what, let me go ahead. I'll dump some of these logs and do a little itty bitty cleanup real quick. This. Get rid of all these sigils. This. That's adequate for now. Like a lot of these pieces are for yeah. You know what? That does look fun. I do like the Berserker Barbarian version of the of the Twilight Run. It does look like a lot of fun. Oh, this is an envy miner. Oh, okay. All right, get out of here. I do not want a medium voltage miner in my bag. Get the F out. You can get out. Let's see. You. All right, main bag. Apparently it got fixed, quote unquote, like, fixed in giant air quotes, but you used to be able to, at least in this version, you could go to the moon and get a whole bunch of medium oxygen tanks really, really easily. Unfortunately, that was fixed in between 261 and 273, the version that Minions is running on. So I was not able to get any medium oxygen tanks over there for free, of course. Long steel rod. Let's go over there. WX. Okay. And then I had more thorium right here. Yeah. these in. Get some more long rods, hopefully. Hopefully. Nope. Okay, if we're actually out of regular steel, that could be a problem. I got so much stuff. I have so much stuff, but it's just all over the place. And Nicklin, yeah. Platinum, nice. Uh what would be the next thing? Oh, you know what? Let's get the I know I was in the middle of making the advanced memory card. So let's grab you. Oh, nice. And I already have 30 quad rods ready to go. That's another full set of backups. And yes. I have very little on passive in this world, and that's part of the problem. Because I did two big moves almost back to back. Like all of what I did have on passive was broken, and I never did have steel on passive. But like I moved from the overworld to the PDEM, like around HV, like when everybody else does. But then I moved from the lawn base to this one. Like maybe just like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later at that time, and it's really just kind of, first of all, it absolutely ruined any kind of forward momentum I had tech wise, and then the other thing is a whole lot of processes that I have not rebuilt or not even built in the first place. So first and foremost, let's get you. Oh, and hold on. This. I thought there was already one in there. Oh well. And then the advanced, which is this. Thank you. All right, at least I can do P2Ps. I'm going to leave you right here for now. I don't have any P2Ps built, do I? Okay. No, I don't. Okay. Maybe, let's be real. Maybe the most useful thing I could do right now is to make some diamond dollies and go get some blaze spawners for a farm for those time woods. Honestly, because I think that'd be the best way for me to get any amount of steel, and then in addition all of those other things. How bad are you? All right. I know I got another star plate, so I'm gonna need diamond rods if I want to make Cursed Earth done already. Yes, I do have Cursed Earth. I believe. Yeah. I do intend to because I was trying to make I wanted to make a like a better builder wand, I think it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but apparently I had already used up the activated sigil that I had used earlier, the same place that I got that Cursed Earth. So I'm thinking about doing a second Cursed Earth ritual, but this time I'm going to do the thing where you have a full inventory worth of sigils and activate them all at once. So I think I'm going to be doing that pretty soon. Let's see. Diamond rods. What would that end up being? Is that just lathe? It is just lathe. There's got to be a better way. 191 seconds? That's insane. Alright. Where are... Okay, let's go back over the other spot. If I don't have any diamonds, this is gonna be an effort and futility. Yeah, here we go. So, what was that? Like 12? This is still gonna take forever. I really should... Traders? No, unfortunately not. I haven't found a good trader in a while, and I don't remember how long it was since I found a good trader, since I haven't been in this world for several months, for like 4 months give or take. I couldn't honestly tell you when the last time I found a good trader. So yeah. Let's see. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get this started, and we're just gonna walk away. That is gonna be... Let's do some real math. Let's see. 192 times 12 equals divided by 60. That is 38 minutes. Okay, let's do something else. We're doing something else, guys. Let me think. Oh, let's double check nitrobenzene, make sure that it's going well. So like I said, I just refilled its oxygen. Yeah, exactly. So I am trying. Let me actually let's go back out here, because I'll show you what I've got, which is literally nothing. But let's get out of here. The ones that I do have waiting is, let's see, let's get over here. Yep, I do have some boyos to work with, but I've done literally nothing with them. That is something that I could consider working on today, but I just don't think that's on the docket for right this second. One thing that I might want to look at is, I remember this is a very dark and spooky cave. Did I light this up? There's a very dark and spooky cave around this area. Where were you? Should probably not get sidetracked, but oh no, it's not there, it's over here. It's this. Again, I should not get sidetracked, but this is one of those things that I was planning on doing anyway. Oh, hello. Okay. Rude. I saw you. Oh, you got my torch. You monster. Alright, what are you doing? What? Yeah, I like my tools on this run. I've spent quite a bit of time making a nice bow or a crossbow. No. And it didn't kill you? What? Get out of here. Ah, oh, that's what it was. Okay. See you. Alright, I gotta fix my inventory here in a second. Let's just get safe. Oh, this is a dead end? Perfect. Alright. Alright. I don't need you. That's fine. I'll keep the zombie brains for now. Yeah, actually, since you mentioned the crossbow, I'll do one of these. Oh, I do have a modifier. Okay. Uh, then again, I guess the modifier on the crossbow itself doesn't matter. The bolts are what does. Bolts I can make better as well. Okay. Nice. I'll put some more quartz in that when I get home. Get out of here, you nerd. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay. Oh, oh man, I totally missed the ad break. Oh man, I apologize, you guys. I usually try to warn people. This time I didn't even see it. Ooh, this is pretty big. Okay. Alright, rude. Okay. Alright, oh, hello. I know who you are. And your little cat, too. That's good enough. Oh, hello. Oh, come on. let's see if I can empty my inventory without getting destroyed. Yeah, all you go away. And then you go there. All right. Okay. Oh, no. All right, I'm curious. Lame. All right, I think everybody's back. I've just been lighting up this cavern. I'm almost done one way or the other because I'm out of torches. I'm gonna use the torches that I've got left, and I'm gonna go do something else. I was really just kind of burning time while the ad break was running. But I don't remember what I was going to go do. I forgot what I was doing. Getting exploded a few times tends to do that to me. Yeah, carbon limb, fiery bowstring. Here, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. Magnesium crossbow body, carbon crossbow limb, fiery bowstring, and whatever you want for the tough binding. I'm using obsidian. And then in addition to that, the bolts that I have are decent, but you can make better. You can actually make these better. I think if you pour Damascus steel on a Damascus tool rod, I think, or not Damascus, you make a steel tool rod and pour Damascus steel on it, or something of that nature. Yeah, here's the out. Okay. Ooh, and it's nighttime. All right, let's sleep if we can. Ooh, that's the outside too. Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna sleep right here. Yeah, I don't remember what the optimal tool materials are, but using the ones that you saw in mine are pretty decent, and mostly overkill. Like, you know, making it any more making it any better than the one that I've got is mostly overkill. I guess I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but whatever. Let's go here. Let's stop yelling at the game. DS. Because now that I see that I've got 2 slots on my bolts, I'm gonna put some quartz on there. Okay, now, where is my table? Oh, I thought my table. Oh, it is over here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, right here. Wait, I can do this better. Hold on a minute. Yeah. you. I could have used blocks to make this even faster, but this is fast enough. Oh, is that done already? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I remembered it taking more, but whatever. Alright. And dump you, and then make sure this goes back here. And while I'm here, do I have any more torches? Not really. Okay. Good to know. At some point in time, I'm going to have to either start using night vision 24/7, or I'm going to have to make a whole nother batch of torches. All right, I'm not turning any of this stuff on until I can get applied energistics built. Man, I think this project is going to be an off-screen thing. I think I'm gonna build all of the dual interfaces and P2P pieces off camera. So I think I'm gonna pause on this. What else can I do? What else can I do for fun streamy things? Let me think. Oh, you know what I could do is I could read the lore. I did say that I wanted to go get the spawners in the nether. Oh, yeah, you know what? All right. I can start doing that right now, actually. Because I was gonna wait until I had enough dollies, but I don't really need to. I can get them one or two at a time. It doesn't really matter. Oh, 3 at a time. How about that? Okay, and then boop, and let's get you. Let's go. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And then home list. Do I have? Let me think. No. Let's see. Home. I don't remember which. I have a home right at a blaze spawner for this specific purpose, but I don't remember what it is. This is going to be adequate. Do these have blaze spawners in them, or is that Wisp? What are you? Ah, you're Wisp. Okay, yeah, I'm good on you. Yoink. Ooh, where'd the other one go? Yeah, right here. Where are you? Oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. Let's just go. Is there only two? Oh man. Oh man. Please, game, please. Let me have one more, please. Hmm. All right, I think I have to find I think I have to find a new one, or perhaps I take these two home and I come back and get three more because I need what I think I'm gonna do like 8 total. So if I did like 2, then 3, that would be okay. Oh, here's one. Oh, hello. I wish I could see. That'd be nice. Yoink. Okay. Home. We'll go here. Now, how do I want to store these? Hmm. Let's take the angel block, perhaps. Where is my angel block? Here we go. I think. All right, for the time being, I'm just gonna go way out here. Yep, exactly. This is gonna be my storage area right here. Blaze. And we'll make it orange. Why not? Okay, so now, I guess go back out and get 3 more. 2 minutes. Let's just go ahead and take another swig. No use cutting it close. It doesn't matter. I've got infinite instrumentum at this point. Hello. Game. Game, please. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is not the terrain that I'm wanting to see. Ah, here we go. Here's one. Eh. Oh, I wonder where that magma cube is. That's my cousin. I am a magma cube in a suit. That's my skin. Get you as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man, I don't normally say this, but I wish that I could find some blaze spawners. Jeez. Like, usually I'm trying to avoid them, but, you know, given the situation. That's just a staircase. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Man, is this... Alright, no, that's a random spawn. Okay. I think this whole thing is a dud. I'm moving on. Excuse you. Hmm. Yeah, this is not the terrain that I'm looking for. Oh, man, I really hate navigating these types of places. Because they always pinch off like that. I hate that. Ah. Can I get through here? Can I get through here? Not really. Hey, here's another one. This is a good one, though. Yeah, no kidding, John. Man. Oh. Oh, yeah, here's one. Bye. Oh, that's that kind of staircase. No, let's go this way. Hmm. No. This is one. Yeah, this is one. Excuse you. This is my house. Alright, let's see if I can get a lucky number 3 off of this one. I didn't go this way. If it's a very, very unlucky, I might drop off these 2 and then come back out. I didn't go up here yet. This is a dead end. Okay, that's what I was fearing. Let's see. Didn't go up here, I don't think. And this is also a dead end. Okay. All right. Oh, hello. Oh no, I want to keep the greed shard, at least for the moment. Alright, I didn't know if I got him or not. Get back, nerd. Alright, I think this one, I think I've struck out on this particular, fortress. So I'll go home. WX. I'll go home, drop off the 2, and that makes 5, and then I'll come back out and get 3 more, and that'll be the set. Yeah. Shame I picked that one up accidentally. That's gonna suck. I think that kind of ruined it. I will have to make a 4th dolly just to build the um just to build the farm. That sucks. Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. So I went, let me think. Which way did I go already? I went to the northeast and I went to the northwest. Can I go to the south at all? Oh, here's one. Okay, hold on. There's gotta be 2 more on this thing. This is massive. This actually might be 2 different ones side by side, actually. Hey, it's my cousin. Alright, there's one. Yeah. Yoink. Man, get out of here. Alright, let's go home. Alright. So I'll have to I don't think I'm prepared to build this straight away. I'm gonna have to look up the I kind of mostly remember how to do the construction of the main part of the farm. What I'll have to look up is the mechanisms, like the sorting mechanism. Perhaps if there's like an on-off setup for it. I don't remember if there is, but I do need to do some research on that. So that's cool. I've got those, but that's going to be on pause for a moment. And I can put these in here. I cannot put those in there. Okay. Okay. In that case, okay, I can't put them away. I'll put them right here. I won't lose them. All right. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid Cat and Ven. I know they were playing Oblivion. Let me just make sure they're still going. I'm assuming they are. Yep. Yeah. Cat's first time in Oblivion. Okay. All right. All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun, you guys. If you guys want to watch GTNH somewhere else, I don't mind. It is what it is. But I'm gonna raid Cat and watch Oblivion with them. So, thank you everybody for hanging out. I don't know when my next stream is gonna be, but almost surely the next stream will be on the Minions server. But who knows? Yeah. Have a good night, Sean. It was cool hanging out, and I appreciate the tips, and perhaps the nudges in the right direction. So thank you, and also thank you, John, for being a cool dude and hosting this thing. Yep. You guys have a great night. And if I do find out ahead of time the next day that I stream, I'll post it in my Discord. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Have a great night, you guys. Peace.